Okay, so I thought I'd go ahead and show you the one that's puffy. I'm using a smaller piece of fabric than I usually use for a puffy bow, but it's fine. So what I have here is a piece of fabric, looks like it's probably about an 8 by 8 square, maybe a 10 by 10. Yeah, I got a 10 by 10 square here just because I pulled this out of my scrap box. And then I have 2 pieces of quilt batting, which is the sheet quilt batting, which I just got at like Joann's or whatever. And I put those in the middle. I didn't measure them. I'm terrible at measuring things. They're about 3.5 inches. I've stacked 2 up to make an extra fluffy bow. How much you put in there depends on how fluffy you want your bow to be. You are going to have to use a little bit of extra glue in this one just to kind of hold everything together. So I do put a dot of glue on there when I'm folding this over together. Look, you got a nice little bed. This is the point where my daughter tries to take this to make beds for her dolls. Alright, and then again, like I said, you're going to have to use some extra glue in this one because it's not going to want to stay folded because of this extra fluffiness. Ouch. Use a finger cover or burn your fingers like me. Don't be like me. Use a finger cover. I have one here somewhere. Here it is. Alright. And then just put your little glue right there. And it's almost finicky, honestly, but it's fine. And fold that over, and you see that you have to broke things on my glue gun. Put a little glue on that top layer right there too. So again, more glue, definitely more glue than I used on the last one. But you've got your little same little fold that you had before. So what you want to do then, do I have something to? Yeah, I'm just going to use this again because it's using this as an example. So nothing fancy. It's again, and I would use a little bit larger one of these, but basically you want to do your same accordion fold, and you see it's nice and floofy now. I'm going to use my pipe cleaner. Sorry, this is not a great camera setup. And do my tight twist, and then squish it over to get my middle. Pull out my corners to get nice tight sharp corners on that as much as you can. Okay. Poofy, nice, kind of crazy looking bow. Again, recommend using a bigger piece of material for this. Snip. You get any weird little pieces kind of sticking up in the back on this one, just glue on there. Finger cover. Alright, then if you are, you know, not like me, you have, alright, here we go. Let's use some of this white trim. Same process I did before. Glue. Hold. Pull this one over tight as you can. And you have your puffy bow. That's how you make a puffy one as opposed to just a regular flat one. So this was a smaller, this was a 10 by 10 piece of material. So as you see, it makes a smaller bow. This was a 12 by 9 piece of material. doing the fluffy makes it a little bit smaller as well because it does take up some of the room. I do like fluffy bows on some of my ears, but that's just personal preference, honestly.